Hello, good morning. How's everybody today? I'm back. It's been a while, I know. Uh, I've been sick all week, and now I'm fighting with asthma. I think everybody says what I had was a flu, and I don't think it was a flu because, for one, I wasn't sick enough for it to be the flu. It didn't. I had those kind of symptoms, but no, it wasn't COVID. Because the last time I had that, I had lost my taste and smell, and it's not COVID. And I had a I had a fever bounce from 100 to 102, never under that. Couldn't sleep, and I'm feeling better now. I'm just having some asthma issues, especially in the morning. It's a lot of congestion, whatever it is. It's creating it's an upper respiratory virus, that's for sure. And it's not COVID. You can sit there and say it is if you want, but maybe for you it will be, but for me it wasn't. It's just a virus. My husband's got it now. He don't have it nearly as bad as I did. He had a fever of 99 for a couple days, and his is gone. There's a lot of coughing, a lot of hard coughing. And I went to church last Sunday and thought it was just asthma, but anyway, I was all worried because my little grandson kept giving me kisses on the lips. And I thought, well, okay, well, you can't catch asthma from somebody. So, I was all worried that he was going to, get sick because I kissed him on the lips. I didn't want to do that. And, because if I thought it was anything contagious to anybody, I wouldn't go around anybody or get too close. And so I was talking to my mom, and she says, well, about 72 hours after you're around somebody, if they're going to catch it from you, they'll catch it within the 72 hours. He, to this day, still ain't sick, and this was last week. But anyway, I started not feeling good last Saturday. I started not feeling good technically Friday night, but I thought it was sinuses, so I took a Zyrtec. And I woke up Saturday morning, and Zyrtec has a tendency to make me groggy all day. It's a 24-hour pill, and until it wears off, I'm usually pretty groggy. And so usually around the house I can mope around, but when I get out, my eyes itch. But when I get out and go somewhere and do something, I usually snap out of that a little bit, and I wasn't snapping out of it, which tells me it was something else. And so yeah, my eyes are red. I bet I'm having allergy issues. Charlie, get out of there. Anyway, so I continued to stay tired and just kind of got worse as the week went on. And luckily, my dogs were being good for me. And they just kind of laid around, and we did a lot of sleeping. And I feel better. Other than, I had a fever for about 2 days. And then my head was so stuffed up that it sounded like I had a horrible cold, but I didn't. I didn't have a cold. I could breathe through my nose. Anyway, I think that part's draining now. But it was a trip. It was a trip. I'm telling you, I don't want it again. Get out of there. I don't want it again. My dogs are really well behaved. We slept all day. When I started feeling better, they decided, we're done. So, but as of last night, I started itching, and now my eyes are itching, so I don't want to take Zyrtec if I don't have to. Last Saturday, I didn't take any Zyrtec because I figured it makes me tired. I didn't want to be draggy for church the next day. Out of there! I had to work the door, so I didn't want to be tired and draggy. So, What are you looking for? Go get a hide or something. Charlie, go get a hide. Go get a hide. Anyway, as I said, I had to work the door. If I'd have known I felt like this, if I'd have known there was something going on, I wouldn't have went to church, got around anybody. But I was asked to work the door. They were shorthanded, I think, or something. She says, normally we don't ask people to start right away, and I told her, I said, you put me where you want me, when you want me, and I'll be there. And so she says, well, could you work the door tomorrow? I says, yes. And so I got up and I went, and it was a long weekend. So anyway, and I came back home, and my husband says, after we came back home, he says, you went downhill from there. I felt horrible. So all week I was sick. Finally feeling better. And today's the first day I put makeup back on. Starting to put my makeup back on. And anyway, I made some sourdough bread the other day, and it ended up being sourdough flatbread, which is okay. I mean, it's alright. But I'm gonna follow. This fold over stuff does not work for me. It just goes flatbread. The other day I went up to get some more eyeliner, and I couldn't find any of my CoverGirl stuff, or my L'Oreal stuff. So I went up and I found some CoverGirl. I like this stuff. It works. This stuff's expensive. All these are, even makeup prices went up. This stuff is expensive. It's like $9 tax for a stick. A little stick. But anyway, it works good. It does the same thing as my L'Oreal stuff. Then I went into the guest room the other day and went through a dresser. I used to have that dresser in my room, and I have one little corner drawer that I have all my hair stuff in, makeup in, and all that stuff from when I was doing makeup in there. And lo and behold, I found 2 of them unopened. So I have them for a while. I think they're different. They're a little different. One's matte, one's waterproof. But when I get them going, I'm going to stick to the CoverGirl because I like it. And it's easy to find. It's getting really hard to find the L'Oreal stuff. I don't understand that. Prices go up, it's hard to find things. Prices go down, it's easy to find things. This is what I have to contend with. I don't like it. I gotta go get my brush or my sponge wet. Hold on a second. I'm back. Man, getting up and doing anything just makes me so winded. And then I have to sit down. I'm gonna go out and take a breathing treatment in a little bit when I'm done here. But I want to do this first because once I take that, I kind of have to sit for a little bit because it makes me very shaky. It makes my heart beat fast. It makes me shaky and jittery, and I don't like and I mean jittery, I'm sitting here doing this, just kind of like going like this, because it just makes me that bad. But it opens up my breathing and works really well, and I like it. I don't like the jitteriness, but I like that it, makes me feel better. I wish I'd like to feel better without taking it. So I'm going to make some sourdough bread for my mom today and take it to her tomorrow to church, which means I'm going, whether I feel like I'm going or not. I just don't want to go and have a coughing fit. I don't. That's embarrassing. I don't like it. I don't want to have a coughing issue. And then, you know, last week I did that at the door, and, you know, one of the ladies kept saying, "Do you need a drink?" And it's like, no, it ain't going to help because it's an asthma cough, because at the time that's what I thought it was. And I said, it just has to run its course, and I have to get through it, and then I'm fine. Then there towards the end, I went out and got me some water, because I looked at her, I said, you know, I need a drink. So I went out and got it, and she says, "I'm glad you went out to get you a drink." I needed one. That might have been a little much on that side, but oh well. But anyway, I'm back. You know, I get to thinking, doing some serious thinking. I know my grandkids like it when I get on here. I know you guys do. But I just don't know if I'm going to keep doing this. I mean, I'll keep putting stuff on YouTube, because we go out during the summer and we ride the Talon and the Tracker and stuff like that, and I'll put that on there, put my dogs on there and stuff. But to put myself on here, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. I just, you know, I've really slacked off on interest since YouTube decided to try to bully me. And, you know, I just have no interest in it, you know. What are you doing? Is that a... No. No. Stop chewing up on everything. I don't know. I think there's going to come a day where a lot of these media people are going to lose their media because of the way that they're treating people. I don't know. You know, I don't really care. I'll just go to Rumble. I mean, just about everybody I know is on Rumble anyway. And stuff, but I do. I think with all the bullying that's going on, with the way that they're bullying people on here, that there's only a matter of time before we'll see how long they stay on here. See how long they have their thing. Anyway, I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna continue this. I think I've had enough of it. If my grandkids want to see me, they'll just have to video call or come down. And if the parents won't let them do that, then I don't know. Shame on the parents. I don't know. I wanted to do this. It was something for my grandbabies to be able to see. They liked it. My grandson was totally thrilled. He knows a YouTuber, even though I'm not. I told him I'm not public. But he didn't care. He was thrilled anyway. But I don't know. I was bullied in school, and I stood up for myself in school, and I put bruises on people, and I've broken arms, and, you know, I didn't put up with it, and I'm not going to put up with it now. Can't beat anybody up, can't defend myself, because, you know, it's one thing to bully somebody when you're not anywhere near them, you know, through a YouTube channel, you know. And that's easy to do. Anybody can do that when you know somebody can't get to you. It's having the guts to confront somebody to their face. And, you know, they all think they can get away with stuff like this. But, you know, if you confront somebody to their face, it's a whole different story. Anyway, I'm going to not worry about this anymore. I'm just gonna, anyway, sick all week, sleeping all week long, got better. Totally enjoyed all this stuff. And if this YouTube thing that I'm doing puts me in YouTube jail, I don't care. 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 And I just can't express enough how much I really just don't care. It's not my life. I don't get paid for it, so I just don't really care. I'll let my pastor do YouTube. He does it better than I do. So, I don't know. There's so many things that are changing for me. And I really don't have much on here to talk about. And the stuff that I do want to talk about just gets you kicked off YouTube anyway. And, so, when you can't talk truth on here because you can get into trouble for it, what else is there? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not multimedia. I'm not a YouTube worker. So, I don't know. I just don't have any interest on YouTube anymore. I don't. This was basically started for my grandkids. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to make a sourdough for my mama. And she's got somebody there who she says would like to know if she can have some starter, so I'm gonna get her some starter, although she's gonna have to give me a jar, because the jar that I was using to pass sourdough around, I'm now using for my yeast, because I bake so much that I bought big packs of yeast that you put into your own container, and so I'm using that container. So anyway, hubby's been sick. He must be feeling better because he stayed home yesterday, but he's off playing around today, so he must be feeling better. He didn't get sick quite like I did. So anyway, I love my grandbabies. I wish I could. My grandson, my little grandson across the street from me here, he was generally concerned because he thought that something was going to actually happen to me. And so he was generally upset. When Mama told Daddy that Grandma was sick, he had I guess he got upset. He had a little meltdown. But in the course of a 2-year span, I don't even think it's been quite 2 years. It wasn't. In the course of, from say March to November, he lost his grandpa and 2 of his animals. So I could see where he would be upset, thinking that, he's afraid that something's going to happen to Grandma. So he called, and I told him, I'm fine. I said, Grandma gets sick just like you get sick, but I'm okay. And then last night again, he called, and he video messages. So he video messaged again last night, and I was in the store. Oh, for crying out loud. This thing is really ticking me off. He video messaged me while I was at Walmart getting some stuff and asked how I was feeling, and I says, I'm feeling a lot better. Wanted to know where I was. I says, well, I'm in the store. I had to get a little bit of groceries. It was payday. So he wanted to look around, so I showed him, and he says, I can tell you're in the store because I can see the roof. It's like, yep. So, he didn't really want anything in particular. He just wanted to make sure that, you know, I was okay. He needed to see it for himself that I was okay, and then he needed to hear me say it. So it's like, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm pretty much over it. The only thing I'm having issues with now is just I'm still battling with the asthma part, mostly, especially in the morning. And if I get up and do too much, then it can cause me to have an asthma issue, which is not a big deal. I just take my treatments, but then I have to sit down. I sit down for after I take them. I usually sit there for about I don't know, anywhere from 15 minutes to half an hour. Depends on how long it takes the jittery stuff to go away, because I can't do anything. I can't pick anything up. I can't hold anything because I just lose it. You know, I gotta hold on to it. So, when it simmers down, then I get up and I start doing stuff. So, anyway, I think if my husband's feeling up to it, we might go up to Nebraska Furniture Nebraska Furniture Mart. We might go up and look for I don't know where we're gonna go. We might go up and look for a sound bar. I got a sound bar for Christmas. Loved it. And then the sound went out of it. And I thought it was a TV, but we hooked my other sound bar back up and it works just fine. So it's not my TV. And there goes my camera. I am so tired of this. So it's not my TV, it is my soundbar. So we took the soundbar back, got our money back, and I've been hanging on to that for probably a couple weeks now. And we'll go up tonight and we'll look if he feels up to it. If he doesn't feel up to it, I'm not gonna make him go. And we'll go up there and we'll look, see what they have. You know, why not? I enjoy my puppies. I do. I love them. Having just watching them. There, that's better. I just needed that to put my mascara on. So anyway, my oldest son, he says, well, you're not supposed to get sick. Yeah, he doesn't like it. I think he thinks because of our age, you know, he gets a little worried too. It's like, we'll be fine, you know. He's a little more fun to play with. I just tell him, well, don't worry about it, because if anything happens to me, I'm just going to go home. That's all. He didn't like that idea, but I was just playing with him, you know. I mean, it's true. If anything happens, that's where I'll go. I'll go home. I know where I'm going when I die. I'm going to heaven, be with my Lord. So why am I worried about it? I'm not. So anyway, I don't want to upset him though, because I don't think it would take much to upset you know, my kids. But anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm gonna live. My husband's gonna live. Although I told him stay away from your mom and dad today, so I don't know if anybody has heard this, but there was a basketball or football, I can't remember, I don't know, I'm not a sports person, who had a heart attack out on the field, and they resuscitated him and all that, took him to a hospital, and he lived, and he's alive, and he's safe, and he's okay. There was another lady who had a kid who she had him get a COVID shot, and he had blood clots. They found some blood clots on the brain, and I don't know if she said something about a stroke. I don't know, but I know she said blood clots on the brain, blood clots here, blood clots there, and he was deteriorating. And and this was on the news, the Victory News, And they checked further into it to come to find out that it was the COVID shot that caused it. So it's not safe. It's not a safe shot. And I told my son, don't you take that no more. So, I mean, he took the first dose. I said, don't you take no more. So I said, that is not safe. It is not proven safe. It has not, it hasn't been out long enough. It hasn't been tested on anybody to find out if it's safe. They're just throwing it out there. Do not take it. So he didn't take it. I mean, after the first time, he didn't take it. And, yeah. Don't you take that no more. So if you'd have been under my authority, you wouldn't have taken it to begin with. So it's not safe. It's not proven safe. It has not been approved by the Food and Drug Administration. It's been proven, it has been deemed usable in an emergency case. But in my opinion, even in an emergency, don't use it. Because if you're sick when you take it, and you're taking it to get healthy, it's just going to make you sicker. But I guess if it kills you off, then you don't have to worry about getting coronavirus again. They say people are at high risk if they get it, and on and on and on. You know what? I'm an asthmatic. I had COVID, and I had asthma, and it triggered my asthma. I also had a pneumonia shot that I took when I took a flu shot a couple years prior to, and I took, and I have a treatment machine. When I had COVID, the treatment machine didn't feel like it was working, but it would loosen me up. Between the pneumonia shot that I took and the machine that I took, I made it through it just fine. So and I'm not the only asthmatic who has had it. There's other people. So don't let them scare you into taking the COVID shot saying that you're going to die if you don't take it and you get stuff, because that is totally false. That is totally false. You will survive it. You know what? COVID ain't nothing more than the flu. That's all it is. So, don't let anybody tell you anything else, because they are liars. If they are telling you that those COVID shots are safe, they are liars. So, they are not safe. So, and you could put me in YouTube jail. I don't really care. So, I'll just go on Rumble and broadcast it. The thing is you can't stop people from talking. So, anyway, I'm going to get my makeup on. Yes, I is. Yes, I is. I'm going to get my makeup on. Yes, I is. Yes, I is. Feeling pretty good, other than just, I got to go out and take a treatment. I think during that most of the time that I'm jittery, I'll drink some coffee and see if I can get it in me or on me. And it's decaffeinated, so I don't have to worry about it being, making me even more jittery, because it won't. So anyway, this feels more normal. I went all week without my makeup on. And I went out last night without it on. And I told my husband, I said, tomorrow we're going to put it back on, because this just does not feel right. I like it when it's on. I look better with it on than I do with it off. But, my eyes are itching. And I don't want to have to take any Zyrtec. And, when the makeup's on, you can't scratch it. So, anyway. Doggies are playing under my feet. At least they being good. They're good puppies. They've been really good puppies. I really like this CoverGirl stuff. I really, really, really like it. Anyway, they have proven that vaccine to cause blood clots and heart attacks and strokes is what they're saying. And I told my husband, I said, you better tell your parents to quit taking those boosters. But they're going to do what they're going to do because they don't know the truth. They watch regular news. They don't watch the news that tells you the truth. They watch the fake news. And so they're going to get fake information. They're not going to get information that's true and real. They're going to get the fake stuff. And they're going to believe it because, that's what they try to do, is brainwash you into thinking that, they're right and everybody else is wrong. Not for nothing, but all this stuff that's going on, the multimedia and stuff, and everybody lying on the news and everything, you have fun with that, because there will come a day, whether you want to sit here and believe it or whether you want to go into denial, that you're going to stand before the Lord and answer for all this stuff that you've done. Kicking people off of social media for telling the truth, going after people for the wrong reasons, getting those, you're just trying to control people. There's going to come a day that all this is going to end. And, you're going to stand. There will come a day. There will come a day. You'll stand before God. And you're going to have to give an account for all of this. All of it. And if you don't repent and turn to Jesus, or turn to God, you turn to Jesus and repent for all your sins, well, I feel for you. I really do. Because where you're going is going to be an eternity. Eternity means no return. There is no end to eternity. So if you go and get yourself in trouble and get yourself, thrown the opposite direction, other than where you want to go, you're not going to come back from that. You're not. And I don't know, I don't want to scare anybody. I don't want to be harsh or anything. But these news people, media, and, and like the thing I'm on now and everything, they want to cover everything up. And it's hurting people. And, and then they're coming after the Christians because the Christians know the truth and they're trying to get stuff out there. Well, you can hurt the body, you can't hurt the spirit. So, there will come a day. That day will come. It will come. You're not going to get away from it. It will come. And when it does, just remember, everybody that tried to get you to understand not to do stupid stuff. We're trying to tell you. And nobody wants to seem to listen. So, oh well. I don't know if this is something I want to put on Facebook or not, because I talked about, being sick. And I don't even want to talk about something like that on Facebook. But anyway, I'm done. So now I'm gonna spray my hair and yeah, I might do something different with it. But either way, I'm done. So I'm gonna spray my hair down, go out and get my, I gotta go through my refrigerator. Nothing else is going in there until I go through it. I bought me some mango carrot juice last night. I am going to buy me some carrots, and I have some apple juice, and make me some apple carrot, because that is my favorite. And I have, I can't find it in the stores anymore. It's like they don't sell it. So I lost, since I talked to you guys last, I lost about 5 pounds. more. And not because I've been sick, just because I got off my plateau, I guess. Huh. So I am 36 pounds down. 40 more, or 4 more pounds, and it'll be 40 pounds. 10 more pounds after that would be 50 pounds. That's half 100. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So I'm happy. So, yeah. Go me. So, that's all I gotta say. Go me, yeah. Oh, sucker don't want to stay down. I have to get hairspray that is really strong. This is a 4. It's the strongest you can get. I bought some different hairspray. I got it put away. And it goes up to a number 5. And I have to get the strongest because, not so much for the flyaways, but here, these sideburns curl. That's the coarse part of my hair, and it's very curly. And when you even straightening it, it'll straighten, and then poof, the sides will poof out. So, I have to get some strong stuff and use it. I got some Tresemme that I bought because I like Tresemme. So I got this pretty much used up. I'll use up this, and then I'll go to my Tresemme, and I'll start using Tresemme. But I got the number 5 stuff. I like this. But if Tresemme has, because if I put this in first and then put this on, you get double the hold. You know, even though they're both strong hold. Well, this is 3. This is 4, because I couldn't find this in the 4. But my brother at one time got some hairspray, and he kept saying it made his hair as stiff as a board. My mom says, well, don't buy the strongest stuff there is. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, and I have to buy the strongest stuff, because if I don't, my hair will go poof. So I can use it lightly on the top, but on the sides, I have to really, spray it down. So then I think I'm going to wear this, because this is my favorite too. They're all my favorite. If they didn't like them, I wouldn't buy any of them. But, sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I actually think I have a pair of sweatpants. Come here. Come here. Come here. I actually have a couple pairs of sweatpants that I actually can go down a size on already. And they're a size down. But just because of the way they're made, what do you got on you? That I could go down another size on them. I'm not going to. I don't think that I care for them like I did. So I think when they're done, I'm just done. I'm sorry. But I don't like the perfume. I sprayed my leg, and I guess he was right there. And I either scared him or sprayed him. Either way, he ran. Now he's rubbing on the floor. But they're wide-legged, so they're loose and comfy. And I like that. Except, I shouldn't have sprayed that perfume, and it's triggering me. But anyway, I could actually go down another size and in those. And I don't want to buy any more of those. I think I've had my fill of them. I had them in a bigger size than I had them in this size because I liked them. And I just think I'm done with them now. So, I like more of the sweatpants that fit me. In sweatpants, the ones that fit me, I like them to go up a size because I like the extra looseness. That's why I like the ones with the strings in case I need them with the elastic in them. But I like, there's a pair of Terran Sky ones, and they're a bigger size, and I have those, and they're more comfortable than the size down that I bought. So if I can buy the colors of the sizes, even if I can get one in the size that I want, I'll be happy with that. So my dog yesterday, put him on the leash and let him outside, and he took off, banged my hand against the door, made it bleed, and made a bump, and the bump's gone, but boy, my hand right here is really sore. So anyway, well, I'm gonna get off of here and get my day started. I want to make sourdough. I have to go through my refrigerator because you ain't putting anything else in there until I do. And take my treatment, get stuff done, get ready to take off and go look at some sound bars tonight. So I'll talk to you later, and until I see you again, if I see you again. If I don't get on here again, it's because I'm just not wanting to do it. So until I see you again, I'll probably see you again eventually. I just don't know when. I'm not a person of just random, right? Just random. So, but until I see you again, read your Bible, pray to God. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.